It's like a garlic knot, but like steamed and fluffy, soft, delicious. Hey everyone, Chef Joe Sasto here. I'm a chef. Normally I am traveling the world, hosting pop-up dinners and teaching pasta classes. But nowadays I've been social distancing, doing all of my cooking from home and teaching my lessons virtually. Today we're cooking from home in my home kitchen, making cacio pepe steam buns, which is inspired by a traditional bao. Cacio pepe, meaning cheese and pepper in Italian, bringing my Italian roots into this. I have all of my ingredients here and we're ready to get started. Salt, sugar, yeast, into the milk and cream. 1 egg, room temperature. Stir it all together. And this is instant yeast. Since it's instant, I can use it right away. All right, we're gonna mix our wet ingredients into the dry ingredients using a stand mixer. If you don't have a stand mixer, you can do this all by hand. It's just gonna take a little longer. Into the mixer for about 15 to 18 minutes. So we've been mixing for 6 minutes here. I always like to come in, scrape things down with a pastry card, make sure everything's getting mixed up evenly. All right, we're at about 18 minutes here on our dough. Things are looking nice and smooth. The bowl is clean, supple. We're going to let the dough rest now. I have a greased bowl here. Just gonna plop that down inside. I like to use a reusable shower cap as my lid, saving plastic where I can. I'll get plenty of uses out of this. I'm gonna set it someplace warm till it's about doubled in size. In the meantime, I'll start my cheese filling. All right, I have all these different cheeses in all different sizes and shapes. It's because as the cheese melts, I want all different degrees of cheesiness and meltiness. We're going for the ultimate cheese pull here in these cacio pepe buns. We're gonna put all of this back into the stand mixer here while the dough is resting, and then using the paddle attachment this time, we're just gonna whip it all together. All right, we have our peppercorn blend. Everybody going into the party. All right, last but not least, a little pinch of salt. We'll turn the mixer on, low speed so you don't get covered in cheese. And we're just gonna whip this till it all comes together. All right, our cheese mix is complete. This stuff is addictive on its own. I'm gonna put it in a container here and wait for my buns to finish proofing. It's been 2 hours. My dough is doubled in size. It's time to punch it down, and then we're gonna portion these buns. The reason we're punching down our dough is to degas it so it has the opportunity to then rise again once they're all portioned. I'm gonna portion this out into 70-gram buns. You don't have to weigh them. We're gonna get about 16 buns out of this whole recipe here. So we have all of our buns portioned. Time to roll them into these beautiful, nice little rounds. We're gonna do that by rolling them in a circle on the surface of the table, letting that tension of the dough kind of stretch itself underneath so we have this nice smooth round and everything's tucked up underneath. I like to keep these under a damp towel while I get my filling ready to stuff. So while my buns are resting, I'm gonna make a little garlic butter to brush on top of the buns right when they come out of the steamer basket, all piping hot and cheesy. I'm gonna chop up a little parsley here. This is gonna go into my garlic butter. I'm gonna take my butter and heat it up here with a little bit of microplaned garlic in it. I got my chopped parsley, into my garlic butter. Now my favorite part, the cheese. So I'm using a scooper here to portion the cheese into my buns. You wanna push out the edges, almost like you're making a top hat, and leave a lot of mass here in the center. I'm gonna pick it up, push the center down a little bit, like so, and that's gonna be my little pocket landing zone for my cheese. That's where the scooper comes in. I like to think more cheese is more better. And then pushing your cheese filling into the bun, pulling up your edges, and start to seal everything like so. All right, it's been about 40 minutes now. Our buns have proofed again. They're puffy, they're perfect, they're ready to steam. I'm using the steamer basket setup. If you don't have a bamboo steamer, you can use a vegetable steamer, whatever you got. This is all about being resourceful today. So I got a little bit of parchment down on the bottom. That's gonna prevent stickage and help block some of that steam. I'm gonna put the top on here and then drop these down into the steamer. And these are gonna steam for about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, it's been 10 minutes. We're gonna check on our buns. Be mindful of the steam. Steam is hot. Woo! Those are looking great. Check that out. We just made steam buns, guys. I have my garlic and parsley butter here, and we're just gonna brush this on top of the buns and get that buttery garlic goodness on everything. All right, here it is. We've made it to the end. Our cacio pepe steam buns brushed with garlic butter. I can't wait to dig in here. Let's hope for this ultimate cheese pull. Fingers crossed. Oh man. Let's try this out. It's like a garlic knot, but like steamed and fluffy, soft, delicious, nice squishiness to it. Black pepper, the whole blend of cheeses. I am so happy with this. There's nothing else that you need. Thanks everyone for joining me. If you guys enjoyed this video, please check out some of my other BuzzFeed Tasty videos on YouTube or follow me along on Instagram at chef.joe.sasto.
Oh yes!